We found a ton of new decor for the game room down here, mostly in the form of these 3D prints, this being the largest one, this Magician Mario here. The only problem is, we have a lot of stuff on the walls already. If you take a quick look around, you'll see we're pretty much loaded up on space down here, and there's not really a lot of area in which I can put more stuff that won't look kind of weird or maybe just a bit too crowded. That doesn't matter. That's not going to stop me because we got some awesome stuff. Check all this out. We got these giant Pokemon cards. We got some cool Sega stuff, some Final Fantasy stuff, World Nintendo stuff. We even managed to find some Expedition 33 stuff in the form of this gigantic flag here, which is awesome, but it's huge. It's going to take up a lot of space, and so is this Magic Mario. So, join us right now as we decide not only where these things are going, but where we're going to have to move other things down here because we can fit it all, at least we think so, and it'll still look pretty cool, and it might look even better. Let's get started hanging these up. Last night, before we started to do anything with this stuff, we decided our time would be best spent putting the 3M strips on the pieces themselves. I frequently get asked down here, how do you hold stuff up on the walls in the basement? Well, first off, I have climate control, so this house is air conditioned and heated. That helps a lot in terms of making sure stuff stays on the walls. On top of that, the walls are painted too. But what do I use for everything down here? Well, pretty much these 3M command strips. Now, you've seen them before, okay? They're not anything crazy or, like, you find them everywhere. They're pretty much everywhere at grocery stores. This 27 strip package I get from Sam's Club for $14.98. That's a good deal. We go through these things like crazy. They're very, very useful and they last a long time. We rarely have any issues with these down here in the basement. Now, don't get me wrong, huge temperature shifts, either super cold or super warm, will cause some stuff to fall, but not very frequently. But this is the secret, that's all. Either way, all this stuff has been 3M stripped already, so all we have to do is start rearranging everything else. Now, we went through a whole package of 3M strips for everything down here. I had to go get more, and that's what this is here, mainly because in order to do this, we're going to have to move some stuff around. Lady Maria is going to go over more this way. All this stuff from our God of War Ragnarok series is going to have to go up the stairs more, the Final Fantasy stuff up the stairs more. But that's the later part of this video. Let's start with the easy stuff first. And the easiest thing we can start with is probably the Final Fantasy sign, because I know exactly where that's going. So join me. Let's head on over and I'll show you where this goes. And this is all I do, by the way. So when I hang stuff down here, all I do is take off the backing of this. I put the other side on there, so I'm not playing a guessing game. Find where I'm going to put it. Use the cinder blocks as kind of like a centering point. And then try to push it on there real good. And that's it. It's on there pretty solid. It should stay. That's the easy part. That was the first one. That was the easiest one. Let's start the challenge. Okay, so this is where it boils down to your preference. Do you want to do the Game Boy cards? Do you want to do the Final Fantasy characters? Or do you want to do the Sega stuff first?
Sega. Always
okay.
Sega first.
All right. I didn't question that. All right, so let's head on over. Grab Sonic. Grab the Seaman poster. We have this sign up here already. This is the question, though, because the caution Seaman should probably go in the middle here. And Sonic could go here. Does that actually work?
That still makes sense.
Okay.
It's a Sega door.
Yeah, I like that. I'll put that there. I was going to put Sonic closer, but I actually like that there instead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, those are tools. It's a level, a measuring tape, and 3M strips. That's all we're using for this. So
I think it looks pretty good.
I think
I
actually,
would just go for it.
Okay.
Nice.
Just got to be careful with these things because I'm just going to do this. I don't want to press too hard on the door or the 3D print itself because I don't want the letters to come off. And when I was putting the strips on last night, you have to be careful. There's multiple layers. You might rupture them. So just be aware of that when you're doing this kind of stuff. So far, Sega door's looking good. Now, Sonic's going to be a pain because he is not exactly a level area, which is good because I don't have to worry about being centered or level. But are we cool with this here? I think he's dead center, too. Cool. Knocked down. Now we have the Sega door over there. We will only add to the Sega door. Okay, Sega door's done. Now the question, of course, is...
Which one's next?
What you want to do next? Keep in mind, these aren't the hard ones yet.
Do you want to do the cartridges next?
Sure. These have been sitting around.
That's our first part of this.
Yeah, this is
where it all started.
It all started from these cards. We got these, and we're like, hey, these would look cool, but we don't have enough stuff. So we decided that we're going to kind of go like here, right? We're going to go here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 down, right?
Yeah. I'm
going to do, as usual, I'm going to take these off first. This might take a while. The next time you see me, everything will be on the wall, starting with this. Whoa, how did that happen? It must be magic. Those look cool. Yeah, those actually came out pretty nice. I like those. That's awesome. That's pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
Okay, so our pile's shrinking.
Yay.
The workload isn't, but the pile's shrinking. What's next?
I think the Final Fantasy, right? Because you're going to say that's going to border on the other side, right?
Yeah, that'll match their side with the
so that might as well finish that wall.
Okay, so the question is, how do we lay them out?
Well, you know this one more than I do, so I don't know, like, a good order of them.
To a point. I mean, I would probably go white mage, black mage, red mage, fighter, dragoon. Yeah, I'd probably do that. I think I'm going to base it off of this. So I think I'm good here, right?
I think so too.
We'll go with the black mage next. And I think I can probably just go a little bit below.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think this
Yeah,
here?
I like it like that.
I think 3D prints have that thing where they look fine up close, but they look better from a distance.
Yeah, which is fine. So does pixel art. So.
Yep, that's right. Good here.
Yeah.
Might inline this side too, more or less.
It looks like it. I mean,
I'm trying to beat me that way. We'll try to break up that red with the blue here. Yeah, it'll alternate pretty well. I mean, they're all important. It's not like one of them's more important or it's just a preference. Everyone loves these three are just iconic. So that's why everyone likes those the most.
It's funny how much of the armor and you can still see really well.
Mm-hmm.
Like the detail is like, it's just enough, then your brain kind of fills in the rest.
You're doing less with more, or more with less, I should say. And we're good here, you think?
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. We got the Final Fantasy classes up on the wall. Pretty close to in line. Now, if we can find a couple more at the next convention,
right, we
bring it
still
to
got
the
a
floor,
bit.
that'll be good too. But otherwise, I'm happy for now. Okay, now the not fun stuff. What you saw either sped up or slowed down was actually the really easy part of the job. All that stuff is pretty much in just blank areas that we knew we were trying to fill in. The other stuff is going to be a bit more challenging in so much that we have to make room on this wall here. We wanted so when you come down to the basement game room, the first thing you see is Mario. Lady Maria is great, but Mario's cool too. So we have to move stuff over, which is going to start with us pulling these off the wall. And then what we'll do is we'll move them over. And they'll move over like this. Then we'll move Maria over, and hopefully that will give Mario all the space he needs. Boy, do we have a lot of cobwebs down here. Now, these are usually easy to take off, but they hurt. Just gotta pull slowly and then wait to get smacked with them. Ah, this is so much fun. I love this part. Ah, I mean, at least they don't damage the wall. Just your hands. Okay, let's start with the first one. I'm almost not even worried about leveling these. I've been eyeballing the entire time, and everything's looked great so far. Those cards look awesome over there. It actually like makes it feel more alive.
Yeah, it kind of completes it. I like having this little border around it.
All right, so probably go to about here. She's a little sideways. Let me go at the level. The good news is I can move it a little bit. Not much, but it's also the canvas can be old too.
Yeah, it's probably a little warping.
Yeah, a little bit. It's been in the basement. We've had it for, I mean, not 20 years, but.
I mean, I've repainted over it how many times?
Yeah, I mean, this is probably, the canvas is probably at least 15 years old. What do you think? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, easily.
Easily?
Enough, if not more.
Okay, so is this good here?
Yeah.
Does that look about right?
Oh, you know what? Should we do it so like it's in line with this? Because now that's going to bother me.
I think that's in line, right? Isn't it?
With this?
No, this?
Yeah. There we go. Oh, that feels so much better. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I almost made it worse.
Okay, see, now it's like in line, you know?
It's in line, but is it level? Let's see. Doesn't feel level. It is. It's dead level. It's like this here, but it's the masonry.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, this goes up. Nope. All right, close enough. Yeah, it looks better. I'm cool with that.
Should we do the top one too? No, now it's going to...
What do you mean?
I think I'm overthinking
Oh,
it.
should I bring it down, you saying?
Is it too late?
No, I mean,
I didn't even think about...
We got plenty of strips. It's fine. If we don't, these don't work. See, they're not even on there all the way. No, this is fine.
Okay. Well,
if you want something now, it's easier to do it now.
I know. I didn't think about
the
like,
lines
going across like that way.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at it either. So if this falls down, we'll have to replace it.
Because we're keeping these. We're just like combining them a little bit more.
No, we're just going to leave them the way they are.
Yeah.
Where you see them is where they're going to be.
You can,
is that it?
line that up.
That's about.
Yeah, that looks really good right there.
That's the best I can do.
Okay, that looks better. I like that much better.
Is she good? She is good.
Okay, and that actually brought it ever so slightly lower, which is a little bit nicer.
Cool. And then we can put Maria a little bit over here because we don't need that much room for Mario.
Should we put Mario first so we know how much room to put Maria?
That's probably the best idea you've had yet. Okay, so not only are we doing the Mario down here, we're also doing the World Nintendo sign. So I want to see what it's going to look like either way.
Right.
So this here.
Well, like, you were doing it like Mario, or yeah.
Like this.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah. This good?
Yeah. We'll still have plenty of room for Maria.
Yeah, that won't even be in the way. Okay. Well, this is the fun part. Should I bring him down a little bit?
You can bring him down a little bit, and then we have more room for.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it so the wand is like right there as a reference point, and then this is right below that line.
Yeah.
This one we loaded up with 3M strips right here.
I think so. Did you wanted the wand to be like match up with that or no?
Yeah, like a little. It can be a little below. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Now this is gonna be interesting because we know the wall itself is not even. This house, people ask like, "Look at this game room down here. Aren't you worried about flooding?" Not really, although it does cross my mind sometimes. But what happened? Yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
It's not sticking.
Well, it's not sticking because the wall is not flat, and this print
Oh.
is not flat.
Oh.
So
We didn't think about this part.
no, I did. I did. I was worried about
Well,
it.
how about this? Okay, so wait, keep it there for a second. Where it's buckling is like right through here.
Okay, so then
And
you're saying
then
basically focus on the
Focus,
feet
yeah. Well, yeah. So
and
this,
maybe the hat. Oh,
see, it's flush here,
yeah, actually.
and it's flush down here. Yeah, you can
know
almost
what?
see in the middle.
If he falls, I'll end up doing is I'll put more on his wand.
Mm-hmm.
This hand is not really there, but really the feet
And the
and the hat seem to be
Yeah.
holding. So as long as, okay, you know what? That's fine. You know, and you get a print so big, I'm sure the people who make these huge prints know it kind of gets a little bit wonky. That should be good. Okay, good. That was kind of worried about that
Yeah.
one. All right, so that's the Mario up, Magician Mario from the front, the box, the cover art of, I believe, the Mario All-Stars pack for the SNES. I thought this would look a cool combination down here. I thought that would look awesome. So I picked up this smaller World of Nintendo sign, and I think it's gonna go right. You come down, you see the World of Nintendo, and it's Mario. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool, actually. Okay, then the last part about this is to put up Maria and move on from there. And you know, that's a great juxtaposition of the happiest thing on earth and Bloodborne. Like, what are your favorite things? I like Mario games, and what do they call that? Eldritch Horror? You know,
They go so well together.
they do. Got Lady Maria. I gotta figure out where she goes. I think she goes here.
Yeah.
Do
I
you
think that
goes here too?
actually that would be perfect right there.
I think she goes here. I think we check, see if I'm good. Ah, I'm so close to being good. The nice thing with these 3M strips is when you put them up at first, you have a little bit of time to play with them. Like I held up here and I released the bottom one so I could swing it a little bit, and that works out perfectly. So, all right, I'm happy with that. Now the part I'm not looking forward to whatsoever, the Expedition 33 flag. Now, what we're going to do is we've decided that the only place we can go that it makes sense is here. Remove the crossover, probably put it up a little bit higher in the corner. This stuff is going to probably travel a little bit up that way at least. And we'll kind of just see where it goes. I guess just start somewhere. And let's try to explain real quick what we're doing here because we had to do a lot of stuff off camera. But what we're doing to hang the flag is we're using 3 large binder clips, taking the front part off, and then we added a 3M strip onto the back. Now I'm hoping this works and holds it up pretty well. We had to use 3 because it started to sag in the middle. But this is going to be a 2-person job. And what you're going to see now is probably most of this sped up because we have to move a lot of this stuff over. Hopefully not too much, but I think it's going to take a while. So either way, let's get going. All right, let's check out the new game room decor down here. Starting with this Final Fantasy VII 3D printed sign over here. I put it over here mainly because I have this cool, like, I don't know, art print from Etsy I bought back years upon years ago. I thought it was a really cool thing, and it goes with it, so there you go. That's what's over there first. That was the easiest thing we did. As usual, with projects in the game room, they start off with the best of intentions and, oh, this will be easy, this will be quick. The reality is, barely any projects in any game room will ever be easy or quick. And I'm not even doing full teardowns to the room anymore. I'm just adding things here and there and kind of patching things up. But after that Final Fantasy VII sign, let's check out exactly what we did. Starting on the stairs, because that was the most time-consuming part. Check it out. In order to make room for our gigantic Expedition 33 flag, we had to make some substantial space in this wall. That required us to move a lot of the God of War Ragnarok and just God of War paintings in general. We also had to move the Final Fantasy X cover, Electronic Gaming Monthly. We had to move the Arthas, whatever you want to call it, steel print. We had to move a lot of stuff that took a lot of time. But when it was all said and done, we did a pretty good job of moving things to make it make more sense. It actually looks pretty cool. For this Expedition 33 flag, we ended up using 3 binder clips, one by one, took the front of it off so it looks prettier, and we 3M stripped the other side, and it seems to be holding. We'll see how long that lasts. This awesome World of Nintendo and Mario Magician 3D print look really cool on this wall when you come down to the game room. Eventually we'll add more to it, but right now that looks awesome. We relocated a few of our Bloodborne things. We might respace some of them too because the spacing kind of looks a little bit funky right now. But at the moment, this is fine for me. At least we could fit all this stuff on this wall if we wanted to. Finally, if you look on the other side of the game room, we finished off with a few other things. We have our Final Fantasy pixel art classes over here. They look pretty cool. Hopefully we can add more to it, but for right now, I think those classes we got up there are fine, and they even glow into the blue light. That's pretty neat. I didn't realize they do that. On the door to the laundry room,
Oh, sorry. Almost forgot.
we have our Sega, which was there originally, along with the Seaman poster, and finally our Sonic Adventure Sonic. He looks pretty rad, I dare say tubular. And last but not least, the thing that started all this is these Pokemon carts over here. They actually make a lot of sense over here. They look really cool, especially in the context of that Princess TV and the Majora's Mask stuff. It's giving off a lot of 1990s, like late 90s vibes over there. I'm loving it. So, when it's all said and done, those are all the additions to the game room that we made over the course of, at this point, probably over an hour. I really hope you like these. I think we made some great choices with the decor in the game room, especially trying to give some love to Expedition 33 and add some really cool 3D prints because they got so awesome so quick, and I had no idea how far 3D printing had come since I had first seen it. I'm really happy with how everything came out down here. The game room looks awesome as usual, and oddly enough, making the walls more busy makes it a more awesome room. We thought that adding too much stuff down here would look weird or crowded, but honestly, the Expedition 33 flag makes this room look bigger somehow. I'm not sure how that works. Either way, I'm really glad I picked this stuff up. I can't wait to pick up more 3D printed stuff at conventions in a few months and support some local guys who make them and improve the game room slowly but surely. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed kind of this journey with us to see exactly how much effort goes into doing this stuff, the tools we use to do it, and really just the time it takes to get it done. Either way, I think it's a big improvement. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one.